welcome to our new house, our new unfinished house, our new unfurnished house. I gotta say, it's very much a work in progress. My girlfriend Angelica and I purchased this home back in April, and when we walked in, we fell in love. We knew that there was gonna be a lot of work that needed to be done, and we knew that there was gonna be a lot of money that needed to be involved, but we just fell in love with this home. We actually went to see other homes that were already renovated that were similar size, and we hated them because they had none of us in it. But this home allowed us to be able to make it how we want it. And she's gonna kill me when she finds out that I showed you the home as the mess that it is now. But this is reality, this is real life. It's not that clean. There's things everywhere. We don't have proper furniture, but it takes time and we're gonna make it our home. And what's more important is that these dogs love it. Yes, hi Indy. And to do all of these renos with 2 mini Australian Shepherds, it was not easy. It was not easy. I mentioned stress in the title, and it was stressful. Understand that it will always be stressful, no matter how prepared you are. For Frankie, this will have been his 4th move in 4 years. Yes, I know I'm a bad dog dad, but changes happen in life and we just gotta roll with the punches. And if you've had to move with your dog, you're not a bad person, you're just a person that's adapting to change. And our first move is because we didn't have enough room in the house to adapt to the pandemic and everybody working from home. And then our second move was because our landlord sold their home. And then our third move was actually because of the same reason. And now we are on our 4th, except it comes in 2 stages. As you can see, the house at the time that we bought it wasn't exactly move-in ready. Well, it was, but it wasn't our style. And we immediately had to get out of our place, so we needed a place to stay. So move 1 out of 3 was to my parents while we demoed this home, which is actually just outside of Ottawa and had enough of a backyard where the dogs can run and play. And then move 2 was actually to Angelica's mom's. And it was a shorter drive actually to get to this house because I was here every single day with my father renovating. Tomorrow we're gonna come back to the house. Hopefully not. And move 3, well, move 3 was here. That's better. And all of these little moves were actually the most stressful part of the dogs' lives. Because even though that they were at a familiar place, every single day I was gone. And dogs are routine animals. And not to build up my ego here, but I was part of that routine. And so every single day, the dogs being separate or at my parents' place or at Angelica's mom's place and me being out of the picture, I think they had a hard time with it. Did you have a hard time with it? Thank you. But to be honest with you, maybe it was just me. Bringing the dogs to the house for the first time was actually really emotional for me because I always dreamt of buying a home by the age of 26. And I accomplished those dreams. And I did it all while raising a dog and having a relationship with my girlfriend and her dog, which just meant that my dreams got better and better. And it was really important to me that the dogs liked the place. I just wanted them to be comfortable. And I was really worried about that. So I did a lot of research, but I could not find anything on bringing or introducing your dog into a home that you've renovated, not just a brand new home. There would be other people's smells in it, but then we demoed. And then now there's just construction smells. So how do we make it feel like a safe spot for them? So what I did is that I brought them in each stage of the reno, which first meant bringing them before we did anything. That's some good scratches. And then bringing them during each process of the renovation when it was safe. Why are you all stressed out, my guy? I should probably get out of my pajamas. Does anybody else's dog do this? Whenever I'm getting dressed and putting on new pants, Frankie comes and sniffs them. And I think it tells him whether or not they're like dog park pants, or it means we're going outside, or they're just me chilling in the home. And the reason why he's looking at me is because these are outdoor pants. But to be honest with you, it kind of still isn't that safe. As you can see, our backyard needs a little bit more work. What do you mean? You don't like our temporary deck with a random plant on it and a table? You see, we had to gut the inside of the house because there was structural issues, and then when we discovered the structural issues, we discovered asbestos issues, which took all of the money in the world, everything. And then the other thing is that the previous owners tore the yard apart and then just left it, which is fair. It was a 90-year-old woman. There used to be a deck all through here, but it was rotting. So they tore it apart, which is fair. And they got rid of all that wood, but there was left with nails, still more rotting wood, a lot of cement pillars, just a lot of unsafe things on the ground. And so we tried our best to clean it up, the best that we possibly could, but winter's coming a lot sooner than any Canadian has ever prepared themselves. And then we also ran into the fact that, okay, if we wanted to build a deck, then we would have to remove 2 trees that are most likely gonna fall down onto our house and onto our deck that we would just build. So we had to prioritize that, which means this is gonna be the backyard for a little bit. It's not my favorite. It's not their favorite. But you just do what you can, I guess. And speaking of doing what we can, I can't deal with these leaves. There's too many. Okay guys, let's go back in. Come on, Indo. There you go. So and then the final move was getting the dogs to spend their first night here. But as the renovation got closer and closer to being done, I started bringing their toys. I started bringing my clothes in. I started bringing their beds and putting them in different rooms so that their scent was gonna be spread out throughout the entire home. Thank you for the muso. This is very nice of you. But again, I just had no idea what I was doing because there was no videos on it. Nobody was helping us. So I just did whatever I thought would work, I guess. Did it work? You don't want to play? Little lady always wants scratches. Frankie always wants to play. But you know what? If you ask me, did it actually work? I think it did. Come here. I think the dogs actually enjoyed being here. They still enjoy being here. Do you like this house? I think so. What I've come to realize is that making a house feel like a home is gonna take a lifetime, except I'm a little bit more impulsive, so this is gonna be a challenge for me. There's still so much to do to this house, but we've done our best to make it comfortable for the dogs and for us. And I just think that we did a good job so far. Frankie's favorite place to stare at me for countless minutes is on this ledge. Literally, as he's doing it right now. Indy's favorite place to sleep is this bed under the desk in our unfinished office. She prefers this bed versus the one in our bedroom at night. To each their own. And even though this place isn't done, even though there's some... Why is there a pillow on the ground? Did you do that? Even though there's a lot still left to do, I don't think the dogs care. I just think they want a place that feels safe, that feels comfortable, and that we're in. Ultimately, it's just us being here. You're bringing me another muso. Thank you very much. Trapo, go. Now, I know this is just a dog channel, but I think it's pretty cool to see the before and afters of this place. Like, my father and I put in so much sweat equity into getting it to what it is now. You can't help but get a little emotional after looking at the before and afters. We still need handles, panels on our fridge, pendant lights, a hood vent. We still need lots in the kitchen. We need to put our art on walls, and oh boy, do we have a lot of walls. If you are moving or renovating with your dogs, understand that you will be stressed no matter what. Well, all you have to do is just make sure that they're safe and make sure that you're creating a comfortable space for them and yourself to enjoy. That's all your dog wants, is to be safe and enjoy a space with you, is to just be there. You coming up, because you can make a beautiful home all you want, but if the love and joy that you had for your dogs is now gone, then it's never gonna feel like home for them. I still love you. Yes, I do. This will be the place where Frankie and Indy will most likely spend the rest of their lives. So we're gonna enjoy every single second of it. Bye.